So even though there are breakthrough infections with vaccinated people, almost always the people are asymptomatic, and the level of virus is so low it makes it extremely unlikely, not impossible, but very, very low likelihood that they're going to transmit it.
Dr. Anthony Fauci is back in the headlines again, this time thanks to a new autobiography in which he shares tales from his 6 decades in public health. But the book releases at a time when trust in public health agencies such as the one he led is waning, opening the question of who's to blame for the fall. For Fauci's backers, the answer is former President Donald Trump and his followers.
They have done so with one particular public health official in mind, Dr. Anthony Fauci. And they have done so in an effort to deflect blame and anguish for the damage the pandemic inflicted on our society away from the former president.
Republicans and Trump supporters do frequently criticize Fauci, but they say it's because of his actions as the public face of the pandemic, such as conflicting advice on masking and social distancing, and his early attempts to downplay the lab leak theory of COVID-19's origins. Polling has marked the decline of trust, as well as some of the reasons behind it. In January 2024, vaccine fatigue was cited as the reason behind a sharply dropping rate of vaccination against respiratory diseases both in the United States and abroad. Even vaccination rates for other diseases have fallen. The decline has alarmed the medical community. Fauci admitted in testimony before the Congress that vaccine mandates may have contributed to low trust in vaccinations. But the flip side of being a polarized figure is that Fauci retains a litany of high-profile defenders, especially on the Democratic side of the aisle. Fauci is doing a wave of interviews as his autobiography hits bookshelves.
Any regrets of what I did, my choices? No. And you don't pretend to be perfect, but you go with what your best is, and then if you make a mistake, you try to correct it.